Himaya. Good morning, everyone. You all are welcome to my presentation on stress in supra-segmental phonology. I'm Himaya Godamunna, fourth year student at Trincomalee campus, Eastern University. So, first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Niruba Jayasundara, our senior lecturer, who encouraged us and who gave this opportunity to me. So, let's move to the content of my presentation. First of all, I'm going to deal with the introduction and types of stress, stress levels, and also the stress shifts. Finally, the conclusion part. Let's move to the introduction part. So guys, we know in spoken language, sounds are built using two main categories, segmental features and also suprasegmental features. So, segmental features are building blocks of the language. It includes individual sounds and also consonant sounds. So, let's talk about suprasegmental features. Suprasegmental features, on the other hand, go beyond with the individual sounds. Stress, pitch, juncture, intonations also comes under the suprasegmental features. Now let's move to the our main topic, stress. So, stress is the degree of the force with which a syllable or a word is uttered. So it is the rhythm of a language because this emphasis can come from increased volume, pitch, or length. In pronunciation, stress can refer to words, part of word, or even one word in a group of words that receives the most emphasis. So it dictates how words are formed and how sentences are built. And also, stress is the relative emphasis that may be given to certain syllable in a word or to certain word in a phrase. And it can be called a grammatical device in spoken English because it dictates how words are formed and also how sentences are built. And stressed syllables are louder than non-stressed syllables. So they are longer and have a higher pitch. And also stress help us to distinguish words from noun to verb. Now let's move to the next slide. Yeah, the type of stress. When we talk about the type of stress, there are two types. First one, word stress, and the sentences stress. So, word stress refers to the emphasis we place on certain syllable within a word when speaking. It's like highlighting a specific part of the word to make it stand out. So, here I mentioned some example for that. First one, the word present. As a noun, stress falls on the first syllable, present. And second one, present. As a verb, stress falls on the second syllable. As an example, we can say, she love presents. She love presents. So here, as a noun, stress falls on the first syllable, and the second one, she not present in the meeting. She not present in the meeting. So here, as a verb, stress falls on the second syllable. Now we move to the next slide. Yeah, here are some more examples to illustrate word stress, focusing on how it can change the meaning of a word or how the stress falls on different syllables depending on the word's part of speech. The word record as a noun, stress pass with the first syllable, and the word record capture to a sound or information as a verb, stress pass within the second syllable. And another example, the word person as a noun, stress within the first syllable, and the word person as a verb, stress pass within the second syllable. Next slide. Yes, sentence and stress. So this focus on emphasizing specific words in a sentence to convey a main point at emphasis. So see how it changes in meaning. Within the normal emphasis, we can pronounce went as in a sentence, I went to the store. I went to the store. So it is an action. And second one, I went to the store. I went to the store. So here, stressing went implies surprise or disbelief. And the third one, I went to the store. I went to the store. So here, the stressing to emphasize the location. Now, let's see stress levels. There are 4 stress levels: primary stress, secondary stress, tertiary stress, and weak stress. Now, we look at those one by one. First one, primary stress. Primary stress in spoken language is the strongest emphasis placed on a particular syllable within a word. So, primary stress is like the main point or a topic of that sentence getting the most attention. And also, primary stress often makes the syllable sound louder and also higher pitched and maybe even slightly longer than the other syllable. When knowing a primary stress is crucial for pronouncing a word correctly and also being understood clearly. Look at those examples. A word, banana, banana. So here, the primary stress is on the syllable na, second syllable, banana, and also the word amazing, amazing. So here, primary stress is on the second syllable, miss. Now let's move to the next slide. Secondary stress. A weaker emphasis compared to primary stress, but still slightly stronger than unstressed syllables, we called as a secondary stress. So here, similar to primary stress, secondary stress is achieved through a combination of factors, but to a lesser degree. Imagine office room. There is a boss or a manager and also the assistant managers. So primary stress work as a manager, stronger, louder, and the leader. And also secondary stress work as an assistant manager. So here, look at these examples. The word invisibility. So here, the primary stress is on we, and the secondary stress is on the in. Primary invisibility, the word primary stress is on a we, second syllable, and also secondary stress on in, the first syllable. And the word interdepartment, here, the primary stress is on a part, the fourth syllable, and also secondary stress is on D, the third syllable. Now, let's move to the next slide. Tertiary stress. Tertiary stress is the weakest emphasis among the different stress levels in pronunciation, so it's even subtler than secondary stress and only appears in a specific situations. So here, the word incomprehensibility. So here, the primary stress, stronger stress, is on bill, and with the secondary stress on pre and also the hen. So there might be a very weak tertiary stress on come and see. Actually, it is depend on the native speakers. So here are 2 contexts where tertiary stress might appear between secondary and also the primary stress and very long words. Now, let's move to the next slide. Weak stress. Weak stress, also called unstressed syllables, it refers to the word that receive little to no emphasis when spoken. So these syllables are pronounced quickly and also quietly compared to the stressed syllables. Let's see some examples. Apple, computer, invisibility. So the word apple, the primary stress is on pill, apple, and a is a weak stress. And the word computer, computer. So here, the primary stress is on pew, and also com and ter are weak stress. And the word invisibility, invisibility. So here the primary stress is on we, and all other syllables are weak stress. And also, most of the functional word articles and the prepositions, conjunctions tend to have weak stress in English. Now, let's move to the next slide. Yes, stress shift. Some words can have the stress in a different places, which changes the meaning of the word. Here, the word present as a noun and the word present as a verb. I gave nice present to her. I will present at the conference. I will present at the conference. So, as I mentioned about nouns, stress pass with the first syllable and the word stress pass with the second syllable. And the stress on syllables can change between similar words as well. I enjoy photography. Look at this photograph. My artwork is photographic in nature. So here, stress on syllables can change between similar words. I mentioned these examples. Now let's move to the next slide. Yes, in a sentence, change in a stress on words can change meaning in a sentences. Did she steal my bag? Did she steal my bag? So here, stress with the word did, asking what happened. And second one, did she steal my bag? Did she steal my bag? So here, stress with the word she, maybe she rather than someone else. And also the third one, did she steal my bag? Did she steal my bag? So here, the stress with the word steal, it may be steal rather than another action. And also fourth one, did she steal my bag? Did she steal my bag? With the stress of the word my, it belongs to my or other than someone else. And the final one, did she steal my bag? Did she steal my bag? So here, the bag or other than another possession. Now let's move to the another slide. So here, the compound word stress refers to how we emphasize certain syllables in words formed by combining two or more smaller words. When we talk about the compound nouns, stress usually falls on the first part of the word. See some examples. Seaweed, doorknob, sunlight, airport. So here, stress usually falls on the first part of the word. And when we talk about the compound verbs, overflow, understand, backslide, download, those examples, the stress typically lands on the final part of the word. Now let's see the compound adjectives. So here, stress usually falls on the first part of the second part. As an example, bad-tempered, bad-tempered, old-fashioned, old-fashioned. So here, the compound adjectives, stress usually falls on the first part of the second part. When we move to the conclusion part of the stress, in conclusion, we can say supra-segmental features like a stress play a vital role in shaping the meaning and also the rhythm of our spoken language. So by understand how stress interact with syllables in word and sentences, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of communication. So by mastering these features, we can become clearer and also the more effective speakers. So this is all about today my presentation. I think you have a clear idea about what is stress in suprasegmental phonology. So thank you being with me. Thank you very much.